Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. Today, folks, I got something for you. Now, I know recently I said I wasn't going to do it, and I just couldn't help myself. All right, so I couldn't help myself. I had to get it. This is another Invicta watch. So I'm not going to really get too involved in the case. I like the fact that Invicta is using a slightly smaller box now. I don't know if this is all Invicta's, but a lot of the box I received over the years when I purchased Invicta's had that kind of clamshell box. You guys know most of the boxes I've thrown away. This is really nice. It's short, it's sweet, it's simple. All my watches I keep under lock and key. But, you know, they got to give you a box, of course, and I'd rather something like this. If I do keep it, it's just easier for me to tuck away, right? So that's about it. Nothing really to write home about there. Let's talk about the watch. I have it on my wrist right now. And this is one, again, that came up on Invicta stores. Link is in the description if it's still available. I had to get it, guys. And here it is, another Subaqua Specialty watch. This is one of my favorite watches. I know if you guys have been watching me for many years, you know, I know I said many times that the Grand Arsenal or the Grand Octane was my favorite Invicta. And to be honest with you, my tastes have kind of changed a little bit. I still love that watch. I still have about 8 or 9 of them. But I have a lot of Subaqua Specialties as well. I really feel like this one is really, it's really up there for me. You know, what I like about it is that it's still big without being really oversized. Now, I know some of you are like, what? 50 millimeters is pretty big. And it is. But when you compare it to like your Sea Hunters, your Grand Octanes, I still like to have those. Remember, I like to, you know, I like to have the variety. Like, you know, I think most people who collect Invicta watches do appreciate the variety. That's why we have so many. But really, I find myself really gravitating towards Subaqua Specialties more than any other Invicta I have in my collection. Now, it doesn't mean I don't like the other ones. It doesn't mean that I don't wear the other ones, but I think that as of right now, if I have to choose a favorite Invicta, it's a Subaqua Specialty. Now, if they ever came out with a Grand Octane or Grand Arsenal, however you want to call it, with the black spinel, which they have in the past, super rare piece, good luck finding it. You never know. I don't know. I just really like the design of this. And so with the Subaqua Specialty, you have a case and cradle design. You have basically screw down crown and function pushers, of course. And with this one, obviously, if you haven't noticed already, I'm sure you have the black spinel. So I'm a huge fan of black diamonds or black gemstones. They've made many variations of this watch. Recently, they had the blue version, and I actually said to myself, I'm not going to buy it. I don't need another watch. I got plenty of agreements with other companies. Send me watches. I'll focus on just work with other companies and just really waiting for an Invicta that really comes out and really is going to be something I really have to have. Well, I had to have it. So the reason I bought this, now I do have several variations of this watch. I'm not going to get in, you know, talk about every single watch I have, but the most recent versions of this watch have been the ones with the 4 carats of black spinel. The first one I got, I had to have it. My wonderful mom and dad got it for me for my birthday a couple years ago. And that's the matte finish or the brush finish yellow gold with the black going down the center with a kind of a lighter, whiter mother of pearl with kind of like a skeletonized face, right? Kind of a lattice work pattern. With this one just has that black mother of pearl. And I have to tell you, that's really one of the main reasons why I had to get this one. I'm a huge fan of black mother of pearl, but I'll tell you, a lot of times, depending on who you buy it from and what model, I have Invictas with black mother of pearl, you can't even really tell. With this, it is exactly what I'm looking for in black mother of pearl. I mean, it's got that great, wonderful rainbow sheen. And on camera, a lot of times, it's really hard for you guys to see the color shift. With this, you can, right there, you can really see it. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, this is a great piece of mother of pearl. It's, again, exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to black mother of pearl. Of course, we have the black spinel. And again, you know, it is another, it's very similar to the other version I got for my birthday. Remember, when that watch first came out, if I had to choose between that watch and this one, of course I would have went with this watch. There's a reason why I had to get it. The price was insane. It went on special for $219. Then a few days later, it went on special for $199. I checked today. I couldn't find it, but they have the abalone face. They have a few different variations. I do have this watch in, again, the yellow and black gold in the brush finish, and then I have it in the all black, one of my grail pieces, the all black, beautiful. It's a stunning piece, and obviously you can tell my excitement for this watch. I absolutely had to have it. When I saw it went on special, I saw that it was mirror polished. I saw that it had, again, the black stones, the black mother of pearl. It's just such a sharp watch. My original idea was to buy this and then sell the yellow gold one that I got for my birthday. You know, and I don't normally do that with gifts, but I would just consider this my birthday gift, you know, from my folks. But I'm going to keep it. You know, it's another black Spinel watch. It's not like I absolutely have to sell it to get the money to put towards just something like that. I do have other Invicta watches that I don't wear. I think I have about 3 on eBay right now. So, you know, the price is great on those. I'll eventually sell it. It'll be a wash. But this one here, I knew if I didn't get it, I would absolutely be very disappointed. So, what do we got? So, we have that 5-link bracelet. You know, your standard Invicta clasp. Again, screw down crown and function pushers. I mean, really, you guys have seen this before. You guys know what Invicta gives you. This one has the Z60 or the Z50 movement. It is a quartz chronograph. For those of you who are, you know, a lot of times will come onto the channel and say, oh, well, I only buy the Swiss-made versions. I want to be very clear. Invicta does not make watches made in Switzerland, okay? Now, if Invicta CEO wants to tell me I'm wrong, then I will put up another video and apologize. But you know, Invicta watches are not made in Switzerland, and some idiots, and I hate saying that, but it's just people. It doesn't matter how much expertise you have with this stuff. They want to tell you how you're wrong. And there's some people out there who say, I only buy the Swiss made. They've really gone downhill with their non-Swiss made watches. It's like, dude, I have Invicta watches that say Swiss made, that say Swiss parts, that are reserved, that are not reserved. The quality is across the board, especially with the reserve pieces. It's all the same. Now, it's exceptional. I mean, it's unbelievable that this company can produce a watch like this and sell it for this kind of price. It just goes to show you how other brands are heavily marked up. Because Invicta is really giving you the savings. They deal in volume. They deal with people coming back. And it is incredible. And it's alwaase fun to get a new Invicta. So what else? Again, it's done in a yellow gold. Obviously, you can see that by the video. You know, your Subaqua case back. Sometimes the case backs are a little different on different models. This one here has more of the flat, more of what I consider like the sharper edged back. Very similar to, it's different than my first Subaqua Specialty with the rose gold bezel. This is more of like the Venom. It's more of a sharper kind of case back. You have a case and cradle design, which is one of the main reasons why I absolutely love this watch. You have the Reserve logo on the side. You just see into the watch. It's a breathtaking piece. It really is. And again, all mirror polished gold. And that really what really sets us apart is that black mother of pearl. And I absolutely love that. I wish my black version had the black mother of pearl face. I like it that much. Stunning. So what else about the specs? So you get 46 stones in this watch. They are 2.7 millimeter stones. They're made of genuine black spinel. For those of you who don't know what black spinel is, it is a genuine gemstone. It's not, you know, a fake cubic zirconia or something like that, or glass. It's a real gemstone. And honestly, under the naked eye, you really have to be a diamond expert to be able to tell the difference, and I don't even know if you can. So anybody that tells you, oh, you can see the difference, you really can't. Especially when it comes to stones like this. Nobody's going to know that these are black spinel, not genuine black diamonds. Again, I'm not one to tell people things that aren't true, so I mean, if somebody were to ask, are those diamonds? I'd be like, no, they're black spinel, because I enjoy letting people know what a great value these watches are. But you do you, I'll do me, right? If you want to say they're black diamond, you can. Nobody's gonna think otherwise. It's just a great piece. I really hope that Invicta starts doing these with like more gemstones. You know, they've done some of the topaz, they do the diamonds, but the gemstones are what really. I mean, $199 is absolutely incredible for this. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me. It really is. So it would be great to see some synthetic rubies, some garnet, I don't know, different colors. They can really, really start. I'm sure you will see that eventually with Invicta. It's just a matter of time. What else? You know, screw down case back, 316 stainless steel, the Z50 movement. It does say components are Swiss on this, but it does not say Swiss made or Swiss parts. I feel like, remember, when you get an Invicta watch that's Swiss made, the Swiss made part of it, whether it says that on the face, whether it doesn't say it, whatever it may be, whatever the case may be, when they buy the movements, lots of watches out there are not made in Switzerland that say Swiss made. They're allowed to do that, not just Invicta, but many other companies, because the movement falls under the criteria to be Swiss made. Whether that's that's maybe partially assembled in Switzerland, whether it's made of Swiss parts, whatever the stipulation is, they're within their legal realm to say Swiss made if they want to. With this, I'm glad that they stopped doing it because it doesn't mean anything anymore. There was a time where Swiss made actually meant something in quality. When you were getting something that's Swiss made, it had that level of quality, and things made in China and then overseas, different parts of the world, were really inferior. The modern manufacturing machining has gotten so good, it really doesn't matter where you buy stuff as long as it's being made with quality, and it's incredible. This is just the perfect example of a high quality watch for just an insanely cheap price. And what else? Flame fusion crystal, pretty standard. And as far as the measurement, band length 210 millimeters, size 31 millimeters in width. And this watch is a 52 millimeter case diameter. It is just a real looker. It's unbelievable, guys. Just stunning. So without further ado, I'm trying to make this video a little shorter. Without further ado, let's throw it on the wrist. I'll show you guys what it looks like on a guy. My size, my height, my weight. I'm about 5'7.5". I weigh about 185 pounds, and I have a 7-inch wrist. So this is what it looks like on a guy. My size, my height, and my weight. Oh my God. And I'm so glad I got it. I mean, I just couldn't pass it up. It's funny, when they had the blue version of this, I almost bought the blue label version. And, I have one blue Grand Octane. Don't wear it all that much. I like it. I'm always drawn to the blue labels, but gold, I'm always, it's just kind of it's really my cup of tea. And one of my subscribers who follows me also on Invicta Addiction face group page, he was like, dude, thanks for the heads up. I bought it. And then he bought the last one. So I was like, all right, that solved that problem. I'm good. I don't have to buy another Invicta. And then sure enough, bam, they hit me with this one. And I just had to have it. It's an addiction, I tell you. It just never ends. Invicta's always coming out with something that I need to add. And I never would have thought I'd buy another Subaqua Specialty, but it's crazy. There's a few other ones out right now. I just linked on. So that's it. So I just linked to another one. It's an automatic version on my Invicta Addiction Facebook group as a deal alert. I think it was like $220. I think $230. It's got the brown and rose, which is just I don't have one in brown and rose, any color yet. I mean, or any variation of that. And it is just a stunning combination. There's some great flying foxes on right now for like 150 to like 180. This Subaqua Specialty with that brown mother of pearl, it is insane. Beautiful. So check it out, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. If I can help you in any way, drop me a comment or drop me an email. My email address in the video of every single video. Guys, I'll put a link in the description to this watch and any other Subaqua Specialties I see that might be a really great deal. If you're not following me on my Invicta Addiction Facebook group, just if you're on Facebook, I don't do Facebook personally, but I do it for like the watches and the web stuff. But I'm always, whenever I find a deal, I'm always posting it on that link, on that group. So it's great way to keep in contact with other Invicta collectors. And then also, I look every day for this stuff. And the thing with Invicta, especially Invicta stores, deals pop up, and sometimes they only have a couple, and they pop that deal in there, and then if you snooze, you lose. So you really have to be pretty proactive about looking for this stuff. So whenever I find a deal, I'll post it, let you guys know, and let me know if you do get it. I always like hearing about your story. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend, have a good day, and take care.